Hey there, Nancy Drew Clue Crew. Argefumph here with Nancy Drew, the Model Mysteries. This is the final Nancy Drew game for the Nintendo DS. I find it interesting that they had a different company do the DS games. Because, the Nancy Drew PC games are so fantastic. I feel like why would you have a totally different company run it? Like, we have a very successful company who did a good job with the Nancy Drew games. Why are we kind of giving this up? Okay, so anyway, do we want to play story mode or quick play? It looks like quick play is just skipping all the stories. Yep, quick play is just skipping all the stories. So let me reset and then do story mode. So this is based off Nancy Drew Girl Detective, the Nancy Drew Girl Detective book series. So they did a bunch of trilogies towards the end of the life of that book series. And I hate to say that the Model Mysteries was just a really terrible trilogy. And the fact that they made a game based off it is not good. That's very, very sad that they made a game based off this really, really terrible trilogy. Okay, so here's Sydney. Wedding day's here. I can see the light at the end of the tunnel. I'm a little surprised you're feeling so positive. Like, even right here, the second screen of the game, we have a grammar issue. They mixed up your and your. Ouch. But I don't want to damper your enthusiasm. So Sydney is a model. Are you guys ready to go? The boathouse here at the park makes for a great setting. Yep, and Sid, I meant to thank you for picking out bridesmaid dresses that look good. I don't remember which one of the trilogies for the Girl Detective series I liked most. I think the internet one, maybe? I can't remember. I didn't really like the pageant one. The third book of the pageant one was kind of terrible. So that book was just like a 100-page chase sequence. We're all in this together. I love each and every one of you. Okay, so a week earlier, book number 1 was Model Crime. And yeah, you can see my reviews for these various books if you're that interested in the story to see how it differs between the game and the books. As I said, they're not very good. So this is Bess. Everybody looks so angry in this game. I'm as ready as I'll ever be. I can't believe Sid is marrying a TV star. That's our cousin Sid, and he's a reality TV star. He's Daredevils. Here comes Sid and Aunt Ellie now. Nancy, it's great to see you. It's been so long. Hi, Sid. Thanks for inviting us to the wedding. Yeah, the cyberbullying one. That was pretty good. I remember the third book for that one was really, really cool. Like, Ned gets kidnapped and stuff like this. Whereas this is just wedding drama and fake breakups. So, like, Sydney and her daredevil husband, they break up, and then they get back together, and then they, like, break up again. This is Deb Camden, one of my bridesmaids. I've known her since high school. You're Nancy Drew. I've read you in the paper. Okay, girls, let's get moving. They're filming the wedding for the TV show. Bye, Sid. Okay, gang, let's look for wedding accessories and try on our dresses. Use the stylist to look around and find all the items. So this is a hidden objects challenge. And it's just not even kind of a good hidden objects challenge. Okay, so if you tap on the wrong thing, then you get in trouble. Okay, so, like, if you tap on the wrong thing, you get in trouble, meaning that time gets taken off your thing. So, and you only get, like, 3 hints throughout the entire game. Okay, so that looks like a bell. So let's unpause, get the bell, and then pause again. That's probably the best way to do this. Part of the reason why this hidden objects challenge is just terrible. When does Nancy wear glasses? Yeah, I know, right? What a weird interpretation of Nancy Drew. We can't see the entire screen at once. We can only see part of the screen at once. So we have to do a lot of moving around here. Oh my gosh. How large is this screen? Okay, so you can go up, down, left, and right. You don't necessarily have to use the stylist. Okay, so here's a dustpan. And I'm not seeing bell. Okay, belt, boots, bow tie. Those are boots. There's a belt. There's a belt. Let me go up. Belt. Bow tie, clothespin. ring, sun, and woman's hat. So, what's this? This looks like a brush. That looks like a brush. I see the bow tie. And what's this on the top? So is that a hairdryer, maybe? Nope. And I don't think that thing on the right is a clothespin. Here's the sun. And that thing in the back. Okay, there's a hairdryer. We need to find a clothespin, a ring, and a woman's hat. Here's a woman's hat, right? That could be the hat they were looking for. So a clothespin. I'm just gonna scroll all over this screen and see if we can find rings. Yeah, this hidden objects challenge wouldn't be so bad if we could see the entire screen at once rather than just a small portion. Because now I'm sort of stuck. It's like, okay, well, what portion of the screen has the ring? Can I use a hint? I just want to use a hint. So how do you actually use a hint, though? Do you press select? No, okay, so I don't know how to use the hint button. Okay. Click in the upper left corner and it shows you where the hint button. Okay, it gives you the hint. So it's here. Where's the ring? That is not a ring, okay? Rings do not go all the way around the neck. I seem to remember that the oh my gosh, so one of the worst mysteries was the one with the Kardashians, that trilogy. That was kind of terrible. And then there was the one where they went to, like, Costa Rica, which has all the problems of this one. Basically, it's like, okay, it's just a bunch of sabotage incidents, and then here at the... nothing gets really resolved because they want you to read the next book. So they kind of give you, like, a fake-out resolution, and I just don't like that. Okay, George still carries quarters. Ah! Are you all right? Yeah, Nancy with glasses. What is that? I got an email from McKinney, my maid of honor. What happened? Her modeling agency's in Bermuda. And guess what? Her dress doesn't even fit. Oh no. Was there a mix-up? Hey, everyone. It's Deirdre Shannon, who actually does look like Deirdre Shannon. Okay. Those dresses look great. Thanks. How are you, Deirdre? Great. I can't wait to see you guys at the wedding. I'm busy. Bye. Bye, Deirdre. Well, that was random. Sydney, I just got off the phone with the modeling agency. There was a mix-up with the dress, which we just know. They sent Candy's dress to Kinney and Kinney's dress to Candy. Yeah, but don't worry, the dresses are being overnighted back. That's a relief. It is odd, though. The lady at the agency thought she got it right. So somebody sabotaged the dresses. Dun, dun, dun. Of course, Sid, we'd love to. Let's just ask some questions. Okay, so you can ask some questions. Hey, so who should we interview, everyone? Do we want to interview Sid, Ellie, or Deb? It doesn't really matter which person you talk to, as I understand it. That's why we have the ability to skip talking to people. But I'm live streaming. I'll let you people who are here in the live stream decide which character we should talk to. We've got 27 people here in the live stream. Yes, Deirdre Shannon was in this game. I guess she was in the book, even though... No, Deirdre Shannon was basically in every girl detective book, although she didn't need to be. Oh, and wasn't there was a trilogy about them at, like, the local carnival. And that one was kind of awful, too, because, books 1 and 3 were written by the same person, and I think book 2 was written by a different person who clearly didn't read, like, book 1. They only read, like, a summary of it. And so, for example, Nancy calls Hannah Gruen Miss Gruen the whole time instead of Hannah, like every other Nancy Drew book for the past 80 years. And then we have those characters who just don't. And then there are, like, characters who don't show up. And Nancy only solves the mystery in book 2 because of Deus Ex Machina. So a psychic woman, the woman who runs the psychic booth at the carnival, comes up and tells her how to solve the mystery. And then Nancy does. And just like this one, Well, we end the book with a fake out solution because we need to stretch out the book for we need to stretch out the story for a third book. So I think quick mode is just the video game, just the hidden objects, and none of these stories. So what's Deirdre doing? Like, you don't like her, and what do you mean she's at the wedding? Oh yeah, well, the Daredevil invited her because, yeah. Okay, let's ask about Candy then. Who's Candy? Candy, she played my sister in my big modeling gig because we have red hair. Some people think she's prettier than I am. Strange the dresses would get mixed up, yeah? So yeah, I'd say like, yeah, the first like 2 books of the pageant one are good, and like the last 2 books of the internet one are good. Maybe, I don't know. I'd have to re-watch my reviews for all of those Girl Detective trilogies. It's been so long. And then that's everything. So yeah, you can ask only 3 questions. Well, okay, let's go over to her house. Can we stop for ice cream? Ice cream? It's not even noon yet. No way. I haven't seen your... Is your father home? I haven't seen him in a while. He's still teaching Latin. Yeah, the yard looks beautiful. I don't think this is actually in the book. I think this is just random stuff that they threw in for the game. Oh no, another RSVP? Oh no, and it's lost. Oh dear, somebody took an RSVP. Let's do a hidden objects challenge in order to find it. Okay, so apples, arrow, basketball, hairbrush, and you'll notice, oh my gosh, this timer moves very, very, very quickly. Okay, I see the apple and the basketball. That is an apple right there. Don't try and tell me it's not an apple, because it totally is. So is this thing a bath brush? I don't even know what that is. That's a dumbbell. Okay. Okay, this looks like nothing. That looks like a book. Teddy bear? Is teddy bear one of the items? That's a swan. That's another chess piece. That's something on top of this. RSVP might be in the book. Yeah, we can check the book later. Here's a hairbrush. Bath brush. So arrow and hat and metal. That looks like a fishing lure, doesn't it? A flag and a deer. And then those look like random things. So a hat, a medal, a trophy, a whisk broom. There's a dog. I like the dog. Oh, that's cute. Yeah, I like the dog. The most important items are always in the exact same place. Yeah, and then all the other items are just random. Okay, is that a key? That looks like a key over on the dresser, and that looks like a paintbrush. None of which are items we need to find. So let's check that book. Nope, that book does not have the RSVP card on it. There's the RSVP card. Sid, I think I found it. Great, Nancy, you've got a keen eye. It's a late RSVP, or is it a threat? Oh no! A very, very, very tame, threatening message. I am so scared. Who would do such a terrible thing? I don't know. I don't know who would do such a terrible thing. Okay, so I'm just gonna die here on this challenge. Show what it looks like. Yeah, you're just forced to redo the whole thing over again. And notice we've got different items here. So now we've got tape measure. Ooh. And hey, I can actually find more of these things because I know where the briefcase is. I know where the teddy bear is. And now I need to find the I don't even know what that thing is there. But there's a chess pawn. I still need to find the RSVP. Okay, and the swan was all the way over here on the right. So sugar bowl. Is that this thing? Yep. So I need to find a trophy, a medal, and a whisk broom. RSVP in the exact same place. Yeah, it sort of sounds like somebody's got an angry ex-boyfriend or something. there's an arrow. Okay, so there's the arrow, but I don't need to find the arrow this time around. So let's look for the whisk broom and the medal and the trophy. I don't see anything which could be described as any of those things. Like, nope, that's not it. Is this a trophy, maybe? Nope, that's not it. That item on the mantle, that's a candlestick. Yeah. I do like the deer that's just hanging around outside. Yeah, so, I'm stuck. I don't really like this. Oh, wait. I can cheat. Yeah, okay. Great. So, let's just use save states to cheat this. Okay, there's one by here. So what is this? What is that? That was a trophy. That didn't look anything like a trophy. And then the other hint says we are using the whisk broom there. Okay, so now let's load that save state. And the whisk broom. Yeah, are you guys okay with me cheating like this? Is that fine with you? Or do you want to see me solve these puzzles legitimately? So it's saying the medal was over there in the upper right area. Here. Who's the RSVP card from? New York City. I knew it. The wedding's cursed. Why are you getting so freaked out? This isn't the first threat I've gotten. What? Why didn't you tell us before? I thought it was Vic's ex-girlfriend or something. I don't know. What did the other threats say? Vague stuff. I shouldn't marry Vic if I know what's good for me. Blah, blah, blah. I wish you told us about it sooner, Sid. I just wanted it all to go away. Okay, people are totally fine with me cheating like that. Thank you very much. Okay, well now we can beat this game more quickly. Now we're full of questions. Who should we talk to, everyone? Do we talk to George? Do we talk to Bess? Or do we talk to Deb? So, Bess's questions we can ask about the card, her thoughts, or the suspects. Deb, we can ask her question about the card, her thoughts, or the suspects. Okay, and I'm guessing with George, it's the exact same thing. Thoughts, cards, and suspects. So, name a character and what you want me to talk about. As opposed to, you know, like, you know, so we don't necessarily have to talk about everything with George. Like, we could ask all three people about the cards, maybe, if that's what you want to see. So, yeah. So that just makes this kind of, I guess, boring that you can only talk to the characters about the same thing. Wait, I could also cheat this too, can't I? Like, if I save here and say, here's the card, I called in my RSVP, right? And then what happens if I talk to somebody else about the card? Bess about the card. Does this look like the one you did? It looks like me. It looks like the one I got. So yeah, asking them about the card. Yeah, it's the same question every time. It looks very similar, but it's different. Thanks, Deb. So yeah, neither one of those conversations was particularly relevant. People wanted Bess and Deb and Bess and Deb and then Bess. Okay, so let's talk to Bess then. I love George's bandana type thing, yeah. Okay, what are your thoughts? What do you think about it? I suppose it's interesting that it's not written but embossed. Do you know anybody who wouldn't want them to get married? Besides Deirdre? Nope. I guess suspects was in fact the important relevant thing to ask about. Do you know anybody who'd want to mess up the wedding? One of his ex-girlfriends. I think he's got a few of them. Thanks, Deb. Anytime, Nancy. Okay, Vic's gonna arrive soon. Great, although we're gonna need to take 2 cars to the airport. No problem, don't worry. We'll be here later tonight. Wow, this is quite a reception. They're gonna be filming the cast like they're rock stars. Uh-oh, here's the camera crew. Are you with the bride? Yeah, we're bridesmaids. Fantastic. I'm one of the production assistants. The director needs all of you to sign these releases. Oh, no problem. Sign your name. Okay, is the game going to accept this? Oh, okay. Press start and that... No, I'm not quitting the game. Donald, are you a complete imbecile? Who on earth is that? This coffee is ice cold. I can't drink it like this. Who wants iced coffee? Ew. Sorry about this, Miss Michaels. I'll get you a fresh one. Nice lady. Ooh, look, there's Vic getting off the plane now. I don't know if this particular game has a problem with the that the other trilogies do, is that they've got like too many characters because they want to have like 4 suspects per book. And in order for that to work, they introduce like all 12 characters at the very start, and that's just character overload. Well, the muscular Bond guy is Bo. And that's Pandora Peace. She was Vic's love interest last season. And the dragon tattoo is Dragon. He just started. And there's Akinyi. She's a supermodel. Let me guess. We can't see any of these characters that you're talking about. Wait, do you hear sirens? Police cruisers! What are they doing here? I don't know. That's Chief McGinnis. He looks angry. Stop right here. We have a tip that there's smuggled goods. Okay, I'll see if there are any smuggled goods in this area. Round 1. I wonder why it says round 1. So is this just find all the hidden goods? I don't know what this challenge is. Hey everybody, what's the challenge here? Find the differences? I have no idea what this character, I mean, what this is. This was an unexplained thing. Okay, Nancy, okay, the propeller is different. Is this a find the differences challenge? I mean, if this was a find the differences challenge, you think they would tell us that. Nancy and her side smile in this game. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, this looks like a spot the difference challenge. I'm not spotting any differences. It looks the same to me. Yeah, I don't see any other differences. Spot the difference and fix it, maybe? Oh no, let's see what happens. Oh, okay, so there's another thing there. Okay, we beat it. Round 2. Okay, another spot the difference. Okay, this is easy. Those colors are different. So that was definitely a different thing. Okay, and the to from is a different color. That's a different color. Is the golf ball, golf club different? Don't think so. That looks the same. So let's see what's different here. A little zigzag line here, maybe? Oh, I see. It gave us like 3 minutes for all 3 rounds of the challenge. Oh my gosh. Okay, well, I'm not seeing any... Okay, the color of the bear's bow. Round 3. Ugh, jeez. Okay, you're not really giving me much time here, game, to spot any differences. This is different. This is that suitcase wasn't there. in the larger in the smaller version. So what is different about these squares? Anything different here? Looks exactly the same. That one in the middle looks pretty much the same. This one looks pretty much the same. Stand clear of moving belt. That looks the same. Okay. This is tough because the first difference was something's there that wasn't there before. But this looks like, oh, here's a suitcase in the back. Somebody says the locks on the suitcase look different. Okay, let's look for suitcase locks. Extra lock, okay. Here on, okay, now I need to figure out which suitcase you're talking about when you say there's an extra lock. Yeah, there, okay, at the bottom, yeah. Got it, good job. Do we need more rounds of this puzzle, really? Okay, let's spot the difference here. This tree looks basically the same. That plane does too. This looks the same, except for these windows. Those windows look different. Yeah, okay. And is this tree taller? I think it's taller. Definitely. Yeah, that was definitely taller. Okay, so let's see what's different about this car. Nothing. And this car is a different color. This is actually not bad. It's not that bad compared to the other challenges. Compared to hidden objects, I'd rather do this. This is actually somewhat easier. Okay, I think these wheels are different. Yeah, this is different here. And are those wheels different? Not entirely sure. Okay, there's a light in there. And then, do we have a difference with these lights here in the upper right? No. So I imagine it's the plane. I'll see if it's the wheels on the plane. Nope. And that took off like 10 seconds, me getting that incorrect. So, I think that's gonna be it. Time's up. Is this some kind of joke? Am I being punked? Honestly, this must be a mistake. You must have seen my show. I don't see the show, and I don't care to. I will search the plane. Can they be quick about it? If you ask me again, I'll search you as well. I never. Somebody said missing cone. Yeah, maybe I missed a cone. Who could have given a phony tip to the police? It's sabotage. What if it is legit, though? Really? Nothing at all? Okay, somebody was just wasted our time. I'm gonna go look a bit. Nancy's gonna investigate, just for a change of pace. Haha. So who should we talk to? Donald, Hans, or Chief McGinnis? So what was the point of that puzzle we did? I'm not sure. Yeah. I'm not entirely sure. That minigame, I guess it was just for fun, as opposed to it being a very, very good one. Yeah. That, you know, the bride's fiance, he looked kind of mean. Yeah. So I'm not sure if like the authors of this book had like a specific TV show in mind when they came up with this. Okay, so votes for Donald, Hans, and Donald. Let's go with Donald. Do you know anybody who would set us up like this? Who would try to sabotage you? Well, we have to pay a fee to the airport, but no. Is the assistant director so mean? Oh, well, she can be nice when she's off duty. And is the delay going to throw off the filming schedule? No. Thanks, Donald. Anything for one of Sydney's bridesmaids. Okay, girls, let's get cleaned up and come back for dinner. Sounds like a plan. Let's sneak out. Too much paparazzi here. They sure put a lot of work into turning this hangar into a hip, happening nightclub. Just ignore Deirdre Shannon. Hi, guys. You missed a great day of shopping. You'd be surprised how many pairs of shoes I bought with Daddy's credit card. I'm sure Daddy will be surprised as well. Sorry, everybody. I want to introduce you to Vic. These are the bridesmaids. Yeah, this guy. Oh, my gosh. Yo, nice to meet you all. Sid's told me tons about you guys. Oh, I'm a big fan. I'd never hurt your cousin, but I'm glad to know she has family looking out for her. By the way, I'm a big fan. Could you sign this for me? Great, signed his name. No problem. Say, can you guys excuse me? I need to go shoot a close-up. Oh, hey, I didn't get introduced. Whatever, I need to get a seat at the front table. Bye, everybody. Oh my gosh. Oh, there's a Kenny and Candy. Now let's finally meet these people we were talking about earlier. The light out here is awful. I said no low light. Gosh, I won't look good on camera. Quit worrying. We need to meet the bridesmaids. Okay, Kenny and Candy, these are George, Bess, and Nancy Drew. Oh, hi, nice to meet you. She's still cranky from her flight in Bermuda. Whoa, no first class, what a rough life. Ah, here's my boyfriend, Josh. Hi, it's an honor to meet you. You do not look like you are dating a supermodel. Do you know if Mr. Eberhard is around? I have a script to discuss with him. It's an alien from space called Nanu that becomes a substitute teacher at the local high school. Uh-oh, hold the phone. Time for the toast. Where's Sid? Power Up toast? Yeah, the whole punch bowl is filled by Power Up, our sponsor. And now we're going to explore this house. Yes, we're going to explore the hangar. Okay, and let's do some cheating here. Okay, upper right corner is a thing. And then right where we are is another thing. Okay. So where's the thing we have here? We have a hat, a horn. I guess it's probably the horn. Ice cream scoop, noise maker, owl. I guess I'll try to solve this puzzle on my own, at least a little bit. There's the ice scoop. Okay, glasses and guitar, that's not it. Here's a hat and balloons. Yeah, her hot young boyfriend is a balding man in his 50s. Yeah, so Power Up Punch sounds pretty gross. Here's a pen. We have some keys. This looks like a locket. That looks like a wrench. That looks like the punch bowl. Power Up toast, everybody. Now let's drink. Whoa, no. It tastes awful. Somebody put gasoline in the punch. It's sabotage. Sabotage, everyone. So microphone, noisemaker. Here's a pumpkin. Is this supposed to be a microphone here in the back? Nope. Okay, yeah. So we just have to find all these random objects here in this hidden objects challenge. And now let's save state it. Okay, something there in the middle, the microphone. Okay. Yeah, it sounds like knockoff Gatorade, definitely. That's what that power punch sounds like. Okay, so shovel and microphone. And then let's just use our hint for... Oh, hey, we got some more hints, though. Oh, great, we got 3 hints now. Good, good. Good to know we have extra hints here. Okay, so it said the hat is here. Yay, I have so many points now. Don't worry, Sid. Vic's gonna be just fine. The paramedics are looking after him as a precaution. He didn't ingest much fuel. Yeah, he's got karma on his side. Who are you? Don't you see? There can be no coincidence. Somebody's sabotaging the wedding. I would agree. Can I look around some more? I don't mind, Nancy. You're a great detective. Want my advice? Well, you're getting it anyway. Start with the partygoers. Whoever is here, the culprit must be one of the people here. Thanks, George. Great advice. This should be interesting. So who should we talk to, everyone? Do we talk to Ellie, who we didn't see at all in this scene? Was she even there? I don't know. Do we want to talk about Akinyi, who came from Bermuda and is angry? Or do we want to talk to Candy? Who should we talk to? Yeah, at least put something in the drink that tastes good. So we can ask about the toast. We can ask about the suspects. Or about Sid. Which one's Sid? Yeah, Sid's the bride. Okay, everybody says Candy. We're talking to Candy here. Where were you when they raised the toast? I was outside with Sid. Vic was dancing with Pandora. She doesn't need to see any more of that, even if it's just for the TV cameras. Oh, okay, so the groom is flirting with his TV show girlfriend. Wow, really? Really? Did you see anything during the toast? I didn't see much of anything. I was controlling Sid. She was a wreck. Think Sid would sabotage her wedding? I don't know. I don't think she likes his TV show, but I don't think she'd try to ruin the wedding because of that. Thank you, Candy. Anytime, Nancy. So is anybody really invested in this mystery so far, or are you just as bored as I am? Nancy, we're coming to the football stadium tomorrow. We're filming wedding traditions from Daredevil. Yeah, I would dump the guy if my fiance was flirting with a TV girlfriend when the cameras aren't rolling. Yeah. Okay, so they're filming weird traditions here at the at the what? Football park? They want us to believe they're culturally aware of all these traditions, but really it's just weird rituals in order to get cool ratings. There's Vic. You're really good at spotting him. Too bad he only wants to date your sister. Very funny, Kenny. So wait, whoa, what's this? She used to have a crush on Vic. The bridesmaid has a crush on the groom. I think I know who the culprit is now. Oh wow, super expensive props. Like that pyramid and everything. Oh my gosh, look at her dress. It's beautiful. It's Hawaiian. Aloha, my beautiful bride. I wish to welcome you with the traditions of Hawaii. Let's see what traditions we can find here. Hidden Objects Challenge. If this game, like, tried, period, to make this a harder mystery, that would be good. I don't think there was, like, any effort into making this a somewhat interesting mystery. And speaking of low effort, what is this Hidden Objects Challenge? Vic's putting a lei over Sid's head. Aloha nui loa. Aloha nui loa. I hope they subtitle this when they show the episode. That means much love. Wait, what's on her lei? It's fire ants. Eee! Oh man, somebody sabotaged the lei. Oh no, she's been bitten like a billion times. Now she'll look hideous for her wedding. Oh no! I'm sorry, this sabotage is kind of low. I don't know. It's the sabotage in the book, so I guess you can't really blame whoever wrote the game for using the exact same sabotage in the book, but it's just, I don't know. I find myself not interested. Okay, that's a toy rake. We need a shell. There's a snake. A shell, a surfboard, a life vest, and a lighthouse. This is a shell? Nope, that's a rock. There's a shell. There's a sandcastle and a stereo. So life vest, Lighthouse. Yeah, just random items like that. A lighthouse, which really doesn't even fit. A lighthouse would not be that size, but we're putting it in this hidden objects challenge anyway. Yeah. And somebody's saying, really, you only figure out who the culprit is during the 6th and final part of each chapter due to a single convenient clue. Yeah, that sort of seems, it's like, okay, well, everything else is just a complete waste of time, a fake out clue. Okay, so it looks like the one thing is supposed to be here, that's the life vest. And then the other item is there. Okay, so here's the life vest, and the surfboard is here. I'm not a huge fan of mysteries where, like, somebody just randomly throws the final clue into Nancy's lap at the last moment because it's the end of the game and we need the mystery to be solved now. Not a fan of that. I prefer mysteries where we can, you know, the reader can figure it out themselves or it actually makes some sort of sense. I don't like it when the culprit's just a random person we've never heard of before and we know they're guilty because of random clue we haven't seen before. Okay, Sydney, I've got some allergy medicine. Somebody get those cameras out of here. We found anti-itch cream. Okay, everybody, this is a reality show, okay? So let's not get upset. Weird stuff happens all the time on reality shows, okay, bro? So what is so real about this with fake pyramids and fake tropical islands? Do they have pyramids in Hawaii? I don't think they do. Sydney, tell your mother. This is getting too unreal for me. Excuse me, everyone. Okay, take 5. Now let's do the Egyptian sequence. Okay. I'm gonna look at that lay and ask more questions. So who should we talk to, everyone? Do we want to talk to Vic, Vic, Butch, or Deb? It feels like they only introduced Butch there, like, because we could talk to them. I really think, yeah, was there a reason they had Butch in that scene? Is he an actual character? Okay, so we can ask about Sydney, we can ask about the lay, or we can ask about the third thing, the fire ants? The Daredevils. Okay, the TV show. So you know the rules. Oh, we can ask Deb about different things here. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Deb, Vic. Everybody wants Vic, though. Everybody wants Vic. Like, the story doesn't change depending on who we talk to, so... Do you no idea where the lay was? It was with the other props. Anybody could have gotten to it. Think somebody's trying to ruin your wedding? I do. Somebody puts jet fuel and power up, and now there's ants. Who knows what else? Did you notice the ants when you were putting the lay on? How did you not notice them, sir? I swear I didn't see anything. Thanks, Vic. Okay, the bridal shower is tonight at 7 p.m. We'll be there. I took care of everything with Sydney's special cupcakes. Let me guess, the special cupcakes are going to be sabotaged too. Not really. I want to be able to relax. That's what a bridal shower is for. And let's knock on the door. Hi guys, come in. Most of the other bridesmaids and family are here. We're gonna get set up before everyone else arrives. Yeah, Vic just looks like a weird cosplayer. Like vampire trying to be a werewolf, somebody really trying to be like a character from a TV show that they're not in. Anything we can do to help? I left the bakery left a cupcake out. The cupcakes are in the back. Wow, it's a pretty big box with a lot of cupcakes. Hi Sid, we've got the cupcakes. Can I have one, Mother? Okay, but you really need to wait. No, this isn't happening! What's wrong, Sid? The cupcakes are chocolate! That sounds good to me. I'll take 2. No, you don't understand. Sydney's allergic to chocolate. Oh no! Somebody sabotaged the cupcakes! Oh dear! Yeah, I'm surprised these models really love eating cupcakes. Is that a model thing? I thought models weren't allowed to eat terrible junk food all the time. Not like an extra big box of cupcakes. You want one, Candy? No thanks. My gloves are white. They might get stained. You could take your gloves off. That wouldn't be fashionable, would it? What gloves? Is that supposed to be a really heavy-handed clue? Like, oh my gosh, she's wearing gloves? Heavy-handed clue? Yeah. There's one game in particular I want to try. We unscramble wedding words. Oh, and this is actually kind of a cool challenge. Let's do this. Let's see if we can solve it. Okay, so this word is gown. Gown. Round 2. Toast. Toast. Yeah, I'm totally feeling Candy's the culprit. We've had 2 just random offhand comments from her. One about gloves and one about her having a huge crush on the groom. Yeah. Yeah, I'll take one for the team, Sydney. I'll eat all the cupcakes. Yep. Okay, so what is this? This is, dance? Balance? Dance-ol? Yeah, this is an actual non-hidden objects challenge. Yeah, okay. Don't know what this is. Let's look it up in a anagram solver. I have an anagram solver on my phone. So dance and then L. Candle. Candle? Really? Yeah, candle doesn't seem very wedding to me. Cookies or cupcakes? I'd go with wedding cupcakes could be good if you get the really, really fancy cupcakes. Oh my gosh, and then what's this? OSPLOAPR. Rope? I'll get this into the anagram. Ospel per. Proposal. Proposal. Oh wow, I probably should have gotten that. I like how there's a hint. Yeah. Round 5. Wow, lots of... It's not soap opera. Soap opera was not the word. So this is... I'm not even trying. Arct... Reception. This is reception. Oh yeah, that's right. Some people have the tradition of lighting candles, like unity candles or something at a wedding. Right. I haven't seen that at any of the weddings I've been to. I have heard about that. Yeah, that's right. Okay. Okay, that's enough with the games. On to the gifts. Oh, there's no card with this gift. It must be a good one and not sabotage. Jewelry, hot dog. Look, it's a silhouette necklace. Sid, are you okay? It's a silhouette. Yeah, isn't it beautiful? No, it isn't. See, Sydney have a stalker called Mr. Silhouette. She had a stalker? What? What? Is this normal? Oh, okay. I remember him now. Yeah, didn't he, like, stop bothering you a while ago? Well, maybe he started up again. Is Mr. Silhouette the culprit, or is this a random thing that we're mentioning here and we'll never mention again? Your father did all he could to help, and so did the NYPD, but nobody caught him. Okay, whose phone is ringing? It's on the porch. Could you get it, Nance? Oh, you got a text. What does it say? It says, oh no! Can't you take a hint? You and Vic are as different as chocolate and vanilla. Better get some cold feet before it's too late. Aha, so it's the culprit. I'm gonna call off the wedding. I'm calling off the wedding. Really? Has the sabotage been that bad you need to call off the wedding? Couldn't you, like, I don't know, elope or something? Sid, wait, I think I have this case wrapped up. I need to ask a few more questions and then I'll solve the mystery. So this is it, everybody. We're gonna solve the mystery. Who do we talk to? Candy, Akinyi, or Pandora? Let's look at their questions. Message, Mr. Silhouette, and Donald. Why on earth would I ask her about Donald? Why? Why? Okay, we can ask her about the message, Mr. Silhouette and suspects. Why does Nancy have glasses? The question nobody can answer. Message, Mr. Silhouette and suspects. So I'm at least going to talk to Candy about Donald, because that was a unique conversation only for her. Do you see Donald at the shower? Yeah, he served the shrimp. No offense, Nancy, but for a detective, you're not very observant. Ouch. 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 I guess I'll ask everyone about one question. Actually, Pandora. Okay, people want Candy. Pandora and Candy both got like 2 votes each. Somebody says Candy. Somebody made a joke about Pandora's name. Okay, let's ask about her suspects. Do you know who's doing this? But yeah, I'm not gonna tell you, Nancy. Oh gee, thanks. Did you know about Mr. Silhouette? No. Well, thanks, Pandora. Really useless. Okay, so that was a useless investigation, but now Nancy has solved the mystery. I figured out who did it. Who? Tell me. Suspect time, everybody. Who is it? Is it Vic, Candy, Butch, Deirdre, random guy Josh, or Deb? I'm going with Deirdre. I think it's you, Miss Shannon. Nancy, I'm shocked you would even say such a thing. You should pay a little bit more attention to the facts next time. And then, yeah, so that's what happens if you get it wrong. I guess it just skips ahead to the next part of the game. And is this? No, it just kicks you all the way back to the start of the game if you guess incorrectly. Holy guacamole. Let's see, Josh. I think it's you, Mr. Coachman. Did we ever say his last name? Nancy, I'm shocked you'd even say such a thing. You should pay more attention to the facts next time. Kicked back to the start of the game. Wow. Deb? I think it's you, Mrs. Camden. Nancy, I'm shocked you'd even say such a thing. Like, wow, what a really disappointing way to kick us out. So Candy, it's gotta be Candy. She said 2 random things out of nowhere. Candy, could you remove your gloves? Remove my gloves, whatever for. I'd like to show Sid something. No, I won't remove my gloves, and I don't like what you're insinuating. Take off your gloves, Candy. Oh, all right. Is it covered with bites? Your arms, they're covered with big splotchy patches. She was the one who was controlling those fire ants. Why is Josh here at the bridal shower? I don't know. I don't know why. Yes, you do. Ant bites. Ant bites. What makes you think they're ant bites? They look like ant bites to me. The kind you could get from putting ants in the Hawaiian lei. Yeah. Okay, they're ant bites. I wouldn't have to do this if Sid hadn't stolen Vic from me. What are you talking about? I first met him. He was supposed to marry me. So you're the saboteur. I can't believe you did all those terrible things. You call yourself a friend? Well, I didn't do all of them. What do you mean? So, like I said, this is how the trilogies, the Nancy Drew trilogies work. At the end, we catch a culprit, and then we get told, oh, wait, there's a second culprit out there. So, read the next book to figure out who culprit number 2 is. Okay, I swapped the dresses in the fake RSVP, and I sent the camo gift with no card. That was pretty cool. But the jet fuel? I'd never do that. So yeah, who did the jet fuel? Well, we're gonna have to play part 2 to figure out who did the jet fuel. Well, that's that. Okay, let's meet at my house tomorrow, everybody, over a nice, relaxing breakfast. Now that this is finally over, I could use some relaxation after this. Thanks again, Nancy, for all your help. I don't know what I would have done without you. Oh, no problem. Hey, it's your phone. Are your feet getting any colder? Oh, no! As I said, there's another culprit out there. Cliffhanger. Cliffhanger. And now part 2. Book number 2, Model Menace. So is that really interesting? Were you guys super excited with that mystery? All we've seen so far, that was just one book. Was that like a very satisfying book, you think? Would that be a book you would read by yourself? Or no? Okay, so they're having a bachelor and bachelorette party. So the boys and girls are having separate parties after dinner. Okay, so we have jousting and sword fighting. Seems dangerous. Yeah, oh my gosh, and this is something else that happens with the trilogies. So, like, the first third of each book is recapping what happened in the last book. Okay, maybe not the first third, like, maybe the first 2 chapters. But there's, like, a huge amount of recap of everything that happened in book number 1 at the start of book number 2. Have you seen Vic? He was supposed to meet me out front. No. Why? I need to show him something. This is gonna be a night to remember. Haha, haha. Get it? Night? We got it. It's just not funny. I thought it was kind of funny. Shocking. Oh, look, all the knights are coming out. Oh, Green Knight is cute. Yay! And the White Knight is Vic! I think it's Vic, right? I'm your knight in shining armor, Sid. Wow, he's really good at riding horses. Vic, Vic's the white knight. Oh, that's actually kind of a cute thing for him to do. Isn't that the party? Yeah, let's go back to the dungeon. Yeah, so that book, somebody's saying, okay, the book started getting kind of good at the end, but the first part of it wasn't really doing very well. And a lot of it was filler until the sabotage starts. Yeah, and it feels like, well, some of the stuff maybe will become important in the third book. We'll see. Have you done line dancing before, Nancy? I'm not dancing now. Come on, you'll line up with us. Oh boy, we get to dance. Oh boy, it's a dancing challenge, everyone. So it's a follow the sequence. Yay! Woo! Yeah, no, we'll have to see. I'm still wondering, it's like, well, some of this stuff gonna be relevant? Like that Josh guy? Or is he just a random guy we'll never see again? That's what I think he might be. I think he might actually just be a throwaway random character. Yeah, I've done this puzzle a ton of times before. Yeah, this looks like a minigame you're allowed to fail. It looks like you're allowed to fail, but I think if you do it correctly, you get, like, hints. Maybe that's the point of these random minigames. Almost done. 1, 2, 3. Okay, all there. And then up, down, up. I don't need another round. Oh. This music, though, yes. Definitely something I would have playing at my bridal shower, I guess. Ah, messed that one up. Okay, so it's this top square, then middle, left, and right. So top square again. Middle, left, right, right. I mean, the minigames aren't bad. If we had this instead of Hidden Objects Challenge, this game would be... well, it'd still be kind of terrible, but it would be more tolerable. Because right now the story is supporting the the games is kind of terrible. Okay, so she just got a picture of Vic and Pandora at the guy's party getting too close to comfort. Oh man, is he still hitting on his TV love interest? Oh my gosh, Vic, you terrible, terrible person. And that doesn't actually look like a picture of them getting too close for comfort. That doesn't. Just use your imagination and imagine she's like sitting in his lap and like bent all over his face, as opposed to them just standing next to each other. And he's still wearing some of his White Knight getup. No, he's not. That's clearly the exact same outfit he wears. They only have one picture for him and all these other characters. Okay, so let's not jump to conclusions. This could be crazy. I'm gonna pound Pandora's face with help from you all. Sid, calm down. Wait, who is the guy standing behind him? Oh, that's his best friend, Jamal. Oh, so his best friend, a main character who wasn't in the previous book? Yeah, now he's showing up now. Why was the man of honor not here? Kick Pandora while you're at it. Okay, keep Sid occupied. I'll go try to find them. So who do we talk to, everyone? Do we talk to Vic? Do we talk to Jamal? Or do we talk to Pandora now? And have we really gotten to a mystery here? I guess we have those mysterious text messages. You know, who's the one who took the picture of him basically cheating on his bride? We can ask him about Iraq, really? So you just flew in from the Iraq war? Oh man, I couldn't believe it when they asked me. I wanted to be here so much, I didn't think I'd get to leave. Great news, huh? Yeah, why is Pandora a bridesmaid at the guy's party? That's a good question. Yeah, that's a very, very good question. And this whole game is basically talking. That picture of them standing together looked pretty normal. Okay, what about this photo? Sid's really upset. Oh, so Pandora was sitting on his lap. What's going on with you two? What? That's just for the cameras. We're just doing it for TV. I swear. And I guess let's talk to Pandora about something. So, do you know Jamal? Are you kidding? Vic talks about him constantly, just not until like an hour into the game. Vic got him fired from a banking job, so Jamal has motive. Oh my. Sydney, hey wait, where'd Sydney go? She decided to go back to the hotel. She had a lot to think about. Okay girls, we should head home. I need you bright and early at the bridal boutique for her final fitting. Oh, thank heavens you talked Sydney out of canceling the wedding. Oh, okay, so wedding drama, the wedding got canceled, but Nancy convinced her to keep going. And Vic started serenading her at the hotel. So the canceled wedding is now back on again. I'm so glad you're here. The producers of Daredevil asked us to be here. I want you to be here because you're family. Positions please, everybody. We want Sydney to look good when she comes out in her dress. That's my cue. See you later. When I get married, I'm gonna have strawberry jam. When you get married, I'll have pressing business in Japan. Or maybe Timbuktu. Ha 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 ha. Quiet down, everybody, and action! Sydney, come out. No, this can't be. What's wrong, Sid? Somebody stole my wedding dress! Oh no! So let's look for it. Another hidden objects challenge. I haven't seen one of those in a while. So a bell, a bolt, a gold necklace, a loafer. There's a for sale necklace. Why is there a for sale necklace? Do we have card, music box, plier? There's the cat. And I don't know what that is. That a bow? That's not the right bow though. There's a shoe. There's an iron. So I think part of the reason why this is tough is that you see that you see the picture on the left screen. That doesn't really match with the picture we're searching through here on the right. There's a music note and there's a rat, and that's gross. So yeah, I'm not finding anything on this hidden object screen. Let's cheat. Okay, so there was something there on the neck here. Okay, great. Now let's do the other one. Is it this thing? That is an atom model. And this thing is the bell. Okay, so let's reload. Grab those items. And let's use hints for the other three. Okay, something is here. Is it a shoe? That's the shoe. I guess I should have found the shoe myself. Shoe, upper left corner here, that thingy. And then is this the music box? I looked at that earlier, but I thought that was just a card, not like the actual wedding box. I mean, music box. Okay, so we have 3 items left. Great, and I have 3 hints left. So lower right area, it's... What is that? I don't see the item that the game was telling us about here in this area. Those things are pliers? What? No, you've got to be kidding me. It's weird because that reality show is supposed to be like people doing all sorts of crazy stunts. And what have we seen of this reality TV show? Not really anything that would make it an interesting show. Yeah. And there's the dress. Okay. I found it, but somebody found it before me. The dress has been shredded. This was no accident. So we're about halfway through case number 2 before we come back around to the sabotage. Another text message. What is it? If you go through with this, your dreams will be shredded, just like this dress. This guy keeps getting creepier. Our girl, we don't know who it could be. How did this happen? I saw the dress this morning. So somebody was here within the past 30 minutes. It wasn't me. It could be somebody who snuck in. Yeah, so we have no idea who it could be. Great, I love mysteries like that. Okay, so let's ask the people who are here. Who should we question? Do we want Pandora? Do we want Akinyi? Or do we want Deb? I'll take a look at what things we can ask them about. That dress was hideous. Yeah. So suspects, dress, and groomsmen. Looks like those are things we can talk about. Tears, dress, and boutique. Suspects, time, and dress. Okay, so now we're getting some new and different conversations per suspect. Now that's better, but tears? What's this? Why do you look so sad? My boyfriend Josh broke up with me, so excuse me if I'm a little upset. I had no idea. So Josh broke up with her? Why did Josh break up with her? I'm sorry about your breakup, Akinyi. I'm very, very sorry about your breakup. So, did you see the dress at any time? I saw it at 10 a.m. Okay, so there's like a 10-minute window for somebody to sabotage it. And I guess we could talk to Deb? About the groomsmen. Did you see any of the groomsmen? No, just us. Always a pleasure, Nancy. Okay, well, Donald, now they get to go dress shopping. Hooray. I seem to remember this taking like 3 chapters of the book, and it just takes way too long, just way too much shopping. So they have a very special surprise for her. They have a beautiful dress waiting already. It's almost like this was planned, huh? That seems like a setup. Yeah. Okay, now we have a rehearsal dinner at this place. Pandora thinks they should cancel the wedding. Yeah, Pandora's pretty much correct. So it's this puzzle. Round 1. What on earth am I doing here? I didn't really see Nancy's explanation. Okay, so is it that I need to find all the candles on the cake? This is just a hidden objects challenge, but it's disguised as not being one. Yep, it's find the candles in the correct order. Yeah, Josh is the guy who is balding and in his 50s, broke up with the supermodel. Broke up with the world-famous supermodel. And these are stars, right? We're just finding stars. But we get points for solving this puzzle. Okay. I think the people who made this game were a little bit too hopeful that people would enjoy the game so much they would replay it over and over again in order to find a better, in order to get a better score. Yeah, I don't think the two of them were going to work anyway. I don't think they were going to be a good couple. It seemed weird. It looks like he's old enough to be her father, and that was just creepy. Oh, and cherries. Okay. Oh, and the wedding thing. Okay, here it is. Oh, okay. I'm tired of this puzzle. I'm tired of going through the same screen over and over and over again. So I'm just gonna die on the puzzle here. Yeah, the minigames aren't... I'd say the minigames are better than the hidden objects challenges, which are better than the storyline. The storyline is kind of terrible. Chocolate cake? Why did you have chocolate cake when your bride is allergic to chocolate? We went over this. Wait, what's this? Somebody put glass inside the cake. Ouch. Oh, gosh, that's actually real sabotage. Oh my gosh, that's terrible. But the shards were only in his piece of cake, not everyone's. Dun dun dun. So somebody's sabotaging Vic. Whereas I guess in book 1, the sabotage was definitely 100% on Sydney, huh? So another anonymous text, prepare for all your dreams to be shattered. This is going too far. Way too far. Oh no, my poor son almost ate glass. Who are you? I'm fine, Mom. I didn't eat any. We checked with the staff. They said their food was checked special. So it must have been after the food was put on their table. That's the only way... That's the only time the culprit could have put the glass in the food. So who was around there? Pandora, Akimi, Jamal, and Dragon, and the film crew. So everybody's still a suspect. We haven't ruled anybody out. So who do we want to talk to? Dragon, Tina, or Akimi? Who should we talk to? Yeah, I mean, Sid says that she only likes vanilla. No, she's allergic to chocolate. You should know that. You are marrying her. Like, you think you would know the person you're marrying. Oh my gosh. George looks fine in this game. Bess does look kind of off. Bess looks like it looks like, you know, that was going to be the picture for one of the models, but somebody, they had to change it and said, okay, now it's a picture of Bess. Nancy totally looks like the person who's chaperoning George and Bess. So how about your son? Who would want to hurt him? He's very popular with boys and girls. Nobody would really hate him. This is probably the only time we can talk to Tina. Did you see anybody at their table? Yeah, I saw lots of people. Kenny, Jamal, holding hands. Pandora. Pandora's looking pretty guilty. Do you think the wedding should be canceled? I don't know. Thanks, Mrs. Valdez. So yeah, that's another problem with this. They're just throwing too many random one scene characters at us who aren't important. I feel like a good editor would have like gotten the story down to like 4 or 5 characters. I'm sorry, Mom. I know it's great to talk to you, Mom, but you really aren't important here. So tomorrow's gonna be a big day. This is it, the wedding day is here. I'm a little surprised you feel so positive. Are you ready? The boathouse makes for a great setting. Yeah, and the bridesmaids' dresses look good. All in this together, even Pandora. I was just putting rose oil on my pulse points. Lined up, no, Deb, you're after Kinyi. Ooh, I can see the men lining up. Where? No, you're not supposed to be seeing him before the wedding. This is the wedding. Ladies, please, just remember your places. Poor Donald, he always looks like he's ragged. He has a million things to do. You try keeping up with them. All right, ladies, as soon as the organ music starts, you start going down. I'd better scan this area. For any sort of clues. Okay, so I need a birdhouse, a crate, a gas can, grapes, life ring, moth, rubber duck, swan. There's a rubber duck. A can light? What even is a can light? Here's a can, though. Okay, never mind, that's not it. I needed a life ring. Yeah, and I'm totally feeling that, like, half of this random cast of characters is going to completely disappear. Making them just even more pointless than they already were. Gosh, I am so bad at this. There's a coin. Okay, that's a dime. And these are grapes. And then that's it. Rubber ducky, you're the one. You make bath time lots of fun. Rubber ducky, I'm awfully fond of you. Doo-doo-be-doo. Rubber ducky, joy of joys. When I squeak you, you make noise. Okay, and it looks like we have a scene here. Okay, I don't want to see this scene. I'm still trying to find my hidden objects. Do-do-be-do-do. Okay, so hidden object number 1 was here. That was another hidden object. And now let's see what that can light is. Vic, look out! What happened? A huge can light just fell down from the rafters. It barely missed Vic. The screws on the light were loosened, done deliberately. I could have guessed that, but who would try to do it? Who would be so murderous? I don't know. Okay, that was a moth? Okay. I suppose if you don't mind hidden objects, this game isn't the worst. And that's a swan. I don't know, the story is still kind of terrible. Sorry. This has gone too far. The crew over there is talking about how to make this a season finale. They're just as frightened as we are. Nonsense, they're actors. I'm gonna go over there to talk to them. Hey, Mr. Eckhart, or Mr. Eberhardt, all of you, you'd better tell the police. It's Nancy, right? Yeah, Madge, this is Nancy. She's a detective. Really, amateur detective? Sounds boring. What a loser. Well, in fact, she's already saved us from that evil bridesmaid in part 1. Well, that was you? Why, you? Please, everyone, listen to me. We need to report this to the police. Any one of us could have been killed. Miss Drew, if we stop the filming, that will ruin the show. Do you know who the culprit is? Who do you think the culprit is, everyone? Time to guess the culprit. You know, Butch seemed really kind of angry there. It made me think Butch is the culprit. But, yeah. This looks just totally random. Okay. Yeah, I have no idea who the culprit could be. Pandora? I think it's either Pandora, Jamal, or Akinyi. They have motives. They've been here at all 3 crimes. Maybe you need to ask them? Fine, if this doesn't resolve the issue, you need to tell the police. Okay. We don't actually have to guess who the culprit is. Oh my gosh. Okay, that was just the lead-in to a question and answer scene. So who do you think the suspects could be? You're at every scene of the crime. Well, yeah, because I'm the bridesmaid. Okay, so where were you this morning? I was in Jamal's room. He tried to help me get over my breakup with Josh. Whoa. Jamal and Akinyi secretly dating each other? What? And before you ask, nobody else saw us there. Thank you for being honest, Jamal. I think we searched Jamal's hotel room. Something's not adding up. I agree. I hate to say it, but I agree. More hidden objects. You're just gonna go in my hotel room? I'm sorry, Jamal. Akinyi, based on the evidence you think, you two are the most likely suspects. We don't have anything to hide. Akinyi, I don't think you'd do this. It's just logistics match up, okay? Don't bother, Nancy. Here's my room key. Now to simply open the door with the key. Yeah, what if this mystery is multiple people working together? Wouldn't that be something? Yeah, they tried to trick us into thinking this was the actual accusation. That's not fair. That's not very fair in the slightest. Okay, so here's a phone, but that's not one of the items we need to find. We need to find banana, books, figurine, flower vase, umbrella, watch, shaving cream, and trench coat. Here's books. Here's books. I don't even know what that is in the background. That's not a banana. Okay, that's a balloon. A hot air balloon. There's an umbrella. Okay, we needed to find an umbrella. Like, Akinyi, you just got dumped and you're already finding a new boyfriend. I guess you can't handle, you know, being single for that long. So what do we have here? Okay, I see the watch. I see a flower vase. I don't see a telephone or a mouse trap. I see random groceries in the bottom right-hand corner. And this looks like a trench coat here. Does this belong to you, Akinyi? Yes, the baggy trench coat's all the rage in Paris right now. How is that a critical clue unless she's the culprit? Yeah, okay, so that's a telephone on the lower left. Yeah, there's no way that's a critical clue unless she's the culprit. Therefore, I'm thinking she's the culprit. Okay, let's use hints. That shaving cream. Does this look familiar? Oh, I don't know. There's a clue that indicates Jamal is the culprit now. Oh my gosh. Okay, so I'm looking for a figurine or a banana. Here's the banana. And then the figurine is that random thing. Okay, I thought that was a toy, not a figurine. Whatever, I guess toys and figurines are somewhat similar. Interesting. We found a clue for each of them. Well, it seems we have no choice. What do you mean, no choice? Jamal, Akinyi, we're going to turn you to the police. Those items we found in your room are sabotage items. Security cameras saw somebody with a baggy raincoat come up and spray the lens with shaving cream. Information that would have been useful to have a long time ago. Wow. Okay, so Jamal and Akinyi sort of got arrested there. Who should we talk to now? Should we talk to Donald, Vic, or Deb? Yeah, it's totally circumstantial evidence. hotel, Vic, and then suspects. We can talk to Vic about Jamal, the wedding, and Akinyi. Nancy, thank you for finding the criminals. And Dad, we can ask about suspects, safety, or suspicions. So, yeah, we could talk to them about a lot of different things here. At least the music is okay in this game. Yeah, this is okay music. You know, I don't have a problem with this music, actually. This is much better than the Clue Bender Society music, right? And that DS game. Okay, well, I don't see anybody voting for which character they want me to talk to, so I will, I guess, talk to Donald. Are you sure it's the same raincoat? Well, admittedly, it's Grady, but it looks the same, and they have basically the same build. Yeah, just ask a question for each of them. Might as well. Everybody gets a question. Safety. Do you feel safer now? I wish I could say I did, but Candy, Akinyi, and Jamal, what if everybody wants to destroy the wedding? Well, that would be a mystery where everybody has a piece of circumstantial evidence connecting them to the crime. How do you feel about Akinyi? She never liked me. I had a feeling she might do this, but Jamal, I never would have. I always had a strange feeling about Jamal. Me too, sir. A very stranger feeling, sir. Okay, we have to go back and finish the wedding. This sure isn't how I thought things would be. I knew Akinyi could be feisty, but she's also my best friend. And Jamal, my best friend. None of the rest of you are hatching crazy plots against us, right? I'm down 2 bridesmaids now. Now, come on, let's get it over with. Look at them. They're so happy now. I can't wait till I get married. I'm glad this is over and we can get out of our costumes. What's Pandora doing? Is that a knife in her hand? And what is George? Does George have glasses on her collar? I think she does. No! No, what are you doing? Let me go. What's gotten into you? Pandora has a knife in her bouquet. She's trying to attack Sid and Vic. It's a ceremonial knife. This is a wedding tradition. I didn't know that was a thing. Pandora, now we're going to search your hotel room. But I'm innocent. Somebody else who's part of the plan? Oh, well, at least they're married now. I'm going to chat with the director. Lead the way, Nancy. Let's talk to all these characters. Yeah. So, privacy. How much of this do you think will be on the air? Hopefully all of it. We've got some good stuff. I want to be a director someday. Thanks, Butch. So, Bess, do you think everything's done? No, there's a third part, so obviously the culprit has not been caught yet. And we've already arrested pretty much everyone for being the culprit already. So what do you think about Pandora? I'm a director, not a cameraman. I was looking at staging lights. You have a good eye, Miss Drew. Why does this feel like deja vu? Sometimes I really wonder about you, George. You must be more careful this time and make sure all the evidence makes sense. So let's search a hotel room again. Pandora looked pretty upset. I can't tell if it's because she was caught or because she's innocent and can't believe she was fake caught. At least Sid and Vic are happy now that they're married. Okay, another room. Let's search. This isn't really a puzzle. I think you just tap on the thing. Yeah, you just tap on the key and it works. Huh? Why was that not accepted? Okay, tap and drag down. Down and to the left. Okay, I don't know why it failed the first time. Okay, so this puzzle, again, it's another hidden objects challenge. I haven't seen one of those in a while. Okay, so ball glove, battery, calculator, necklace, pencil, printouts, rain. Okay. And there's a hand print, but that's not it. Here's a raincoat. A raincoat, just like the one on the security cameras. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. What if Pandora was the culprit all along? And there's a flashlight, scissors, food, baseball glove. Yep. So let's see. A battery, a calculator, a necklace, and a pencil. I see a pencil, and I see some shaving cream here. Yeah, it feels like almost everybody's in on the plot to stop the wedding. That really does feel like it. Shaving cream, it could be the stuff that the culprit had. It could be the culprit's shaving cream. Oh my gosh. Is that the necklace? That looks like the necklace. That looks like a space station outside. Doesn't this look just like that one room from earlier too? Like... some of this stuff is looking pretty familiar. Okay, and the printouts. What are these papers? A detailed guide to lighting setups? Oh my gosh. So why would she need these unless she was the person who dropped that light on him earlier? I don't know. I don't know. And now let's just use save states to find everything. Yeah, who's the wedding planner? Was there a wedding planner? Scissors. Oh, man. Yeah, scissors. So that's a piece of evidence. Definitely they could be the scissors that cut up the dress. Where is this? Okay, there's the battery. And the final thing over here, this? Shards of glass. I see. Yeah, wow, she just left all of this evidence lying around in her room. So shards of glass. That could be for the cake sabotage. Scissors, cutting up the dress sabotage. Battery. I don't think there was any battery sabotage. And a calculator here. Okay, calculator behind the pillow. Done. Pandora. See, I told you I was innocent. You're not going to be happy, Pandora. I told you I'm innocent. You found broken glass, a pair of scissors in your hotel room. So what? I dropped the glass when I stubbed my toe and the maid service didn't clean it up. And the scissors? I use those for art. I'm very creative. That's all well and good, but it's not nearly as disturbing as the other things we found. Yeah? Shaving cream, raincoat, and the papers on how to trigger the light. But I've never seen those before! What motive would I have for breaking up Sid and Vic? I really like them. I can answer that one. Vic dumped you and turned down the television show that was going to feature both of you. He not only broke your heart, but cost you a lot of money. Is that true, Pandora? Yeah, but I didn't do this, Dragon! Fine, arrest the wrong person again. Okay, I'm arresting you. Like, what even is the storyline now? It's just arrest everybody? Okay, so Dragon, why did she call out your name when she's being interrogated? Pandora and Vic were a fake reality TV show couple. Pandora really loved the dragon. At least the dragon thought she did. Do you think she's guilty? Sure looks like it. So where were you during that sabotage incident? Dragon was with Bo and some girls. Thanks, Dragon. The dragon has time for his female fans. Well, we need to catch the flight to our honeymoon. With the wedding running as late as it did, I hope we don't miss it. Have a great time. Good luck and be careful. Best, George, meet at my house. It's strange that Pandora would admit to some things, but deny the others. Did Pandora admit to anything? It sounded like she denied everything. But the way she reacted made me think she was actually telling the truth. What are you saying, Nance? I don't think she did the light falling, and she didn't know about the raincoat, shaving cream, or printouts. I think she was just responsible for the glass. So this is the exact same thing we saw at the end of the first part was, oh no, some of the sabotage incidents were done by surprise culprit number 2. So this means we've got surprise culprit number 4 on the loose. Because we've stopped like 4 people already at this point. No, 3 people. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, surprise culprit number 5, everyone. A letter from London. You should know, the wrong person's in jail. The crook is still out there. You have to do something. A concerned citizen. One of Pandora's cronies could have sent that to throw us off the trail. What's the other thing? It's the printout saying the traditional wedding blessing. It reads, the person waves a knife over their heads, chanting, oh no, so that knife thing wasn't attempted murder, it was real. Yeah, somebody set her up. Dragon wants us to know that Pandora was set up. Although it sounds like she confessed to putting the glass inside his cake, so, yeah. And who did the fuel inside that one thing? Did we ever get an explanation for the fuel inside in the punch? Nancy, I need the three of you here now. It's not over. 2 attachments. Number 1, tickets to their private honeymoon island. Number 2, the honeymoon suite was trashed. Oh my gosh. That's not all. There's a small smear beneath the message. A profile, eyes, nose, and a mouth. A silhouette. Is Mr. Silhouette still there? He's upped his game from sabotage to murder. So now part 3. Part 3, book number 3 of the trilogy. You know, forget all the characters we met in the first part. None of them were actually the culprit. We're going to meet the real culprit here today in part 3 on Honeymoon Island. Yeah, so many surprise culprits. That Pandora plotline is gone forever. We're never going to come back to it. We are never going to come back to it. I think we're just going to forget about it. And they're recapping here. Yes, of course they felt the need to recap all the characters and events in the last two books. Why wouldn't they? Wait, what? We need to get footage of the bridesmaids. I thought there weren't going to be any more cameras here. I guess you didn't hear. Vic and Sydney want us filming their honeymoon. Oh, that's great. It is kind of cool that part 3 is at a different location. I guess that's different, at least. Isn't it? Huh? Well, let's meet everybody else. Oh, and everybody else is here. Akinyi and Jamal, I thought they were arrested. And, they're still here, I guess. Is that a fire? Really, Bo? Fire juggling? I do like the music. Oh, Bo, the best friend. The other best friend, besides Jamal. Bo, who has allegedly been here this whole time. Yeah. Now we see him for the first time. I'm just out of practice. The pool umbrellas almost went in flames. Oh, don't make a big deal out of it, lady. I thought it was impressive. Who's Lainey? Lainey, isn't your break over? Get me something. Chop chop. Yes, of course. Sorry, ma'am. Shall we take in the sights? Not yet. I have to ask a few questions. Of course you do. So Bo, Lainey are Madge. Oh, okay, 3 characters we basically don't know. I'm gonna guess one of you is the culprit. Used to fire juggle, huh? It's a great way to meet girls. I only burnt myself a few hundred times. Lainey, do you have a crush on Bo? What? Don't you? Doesn't everybody? Of course. Isn't he married, though? Okay, so we're just gonna assume that Jamal and Akinyi were released from jail after Pandora was arrested. But, I mean, Pandora wasn't the one who had the shaving cream and the raincoat, though. That was still Akinyi and, you know what? I don't care about the storyline. Let's ask her about Hans. Where is Hans today? He couldn't be here. I'm in charge. He's in London. Thank you for your time. I'm glad you're able to make it. The weather is great. Come on, let's go somewhere private. Follow me. I'm glad we could get away together, just the 4 of us. How are you doing? I thought things would be different on the honeymoon, but they aren't. Why did you agree to be filmed here? It convinced me it'd be good so we could save money and start a nest egg. It made sense at the time. I bet it did, especially with today's economy being as bad as it is. Pipe down, George. just want to go to the lagoon and relax. Now I'm remembering, like, the celebrity trilogy. So what happened is, you know, there's a culprit in the first 2 books, and the culprit's at the, okay, so huge spoiler for the celebrity trilogy of books. So the culprit in book number 2, who escaped at the end of book number 2, that's the culprit in book number 3. Huge shocker, right? And it takes like half the book for our characters to realize, wait, what if it's the same culprit? I'm remembering that terrible storyline. Sounds like gunshots. Oh no, somebody shot out their pontoons. So Nancy has a swimming challenge. Yeah, okay, somebody's just shooting at Nancy. Okay, so just swim here. Get coins. This is like Super Mario now. Super Mario. Okay, each coin you get is another point. I'm sure this is another challenge that you can fail. And it wouldn't be the end of the game. Good job, Nancy. Okay, so Nancy's just wearing this. Oh, geez, she's about to be attacked by a shark. I'm not sure that swimsuit looks so good on you, Nancy. Ow. This is what swimming in real life is like. Yes. Yeah, Sydney was basically a bridezilla for most of the game. Granted, somebody was, like, sabotaging her wedding, but she was still terrible to everyone. Ow. Kind of like that sound effect. I know, it's cruel of me to like it. What did this woman do in order to deserve so much sabotage? I don't know. Hey, what happened to the boat, babe? Somebody shot at the pontoons. Who do it, Vic? We didn't hear any shots. Are you sure you just didn't pop it on the coral? You didn't hear shots because your boombox was playing too loudly. It's like somebody turned up the music to mask the sound of the shots. That's insane, Nancy. Is it, Vic? Is it? I guess it isn't. What's going on here? Somebody tried to kill us. Wasn't Butch around to film it? I don't know. Where is Butch? Butch? Butch! Well, Vic, while you and your boys were playing beach volleyball, somebody tried to kill your new wife. Don't you have anything to say? How am I supposed to answer that? Nancy, are you really accusing Vic of being the culprit? Jeez, Nancy. Okay, so who should we accuse? Jamal? So what are your suspicions? Oh, and by the way, sorry for accusing you and having you arrested. Akinyi was gonna watch us, but she stood me up. Tell her I'm looking for her. Yeah, it's also, this plot is kind of hard to follow too, again, because we've got too many characters. If it was more interesting, maybe I'd be, you know, really paying attention. Okay, so what are your suspicions, Bo? No, Jamal saw something. He kept asking about Akinyi. So who brought the boombox? I don't know. I don't know who. You're just okay with like a random boombox on the beach, turned up to high volume. Here comes Butch, looking late. Okay, so let's hide out in a bungalow for some reason. Kenny, are you here? There's noise inside. Kenny! Who is it? Who do you think it is? It's me, Sid. Let us in. I was just in the shower, okay? Boy, well, till you hear what happened at the lagoon. Oh my gosh, so somebody totally tried to kill us, like, for the 5th time. Let me put on makeup. Make yourselves comfortable. And while we're here, we're going to do a hidden objects challenge. I haven't seen one of those in a while. Yeah. Yeah, totally new. Okay, here's a spring. Looks like windsurfing here. Do we have swim goggles? No. That looks like lipstick. This looks like a round tray. Those look like earrings. That's a picture. That looks like a tiny purse. Here are the swim goggles. This is just like the room we had earlier. There was a room earlier with a ceiling fan. They're just reusing rooms now and pretending we won't know the difference. Yeah, oh well. And I'm not seeing any of these other items here, except maybe those. Those are not sandals. Okay, so let's just use hints. There's the parrot. Magnifying glass, umbrella. Okay, that was the umbrella. And sandals there. Okay, sandals are a clue. Okay, well, good. Umbrella. It was parrot. And these sandals. Let's see why they're a clue. They're muddy, Akinyi. Yeah, I went for a walk in the rain to get away from the cameras. That's why it was muddy. And that's why I was taking a shower, because it was muddy. Or were you actually sneaking around in the mud and being an awful person and sabotaging the wedding? Which already happened, but you're still sabotaging them because you want to sabotage them. Okay, so it looks like I found all these items here. So this was the cookie, and then the alarm clock was... That's not an alarm clock. Oh, I guess that is an alarm clock. Okay, never mind. That's some story. I can't believe the troubles keep following you. And, I'm not going to talk about the fact that you had me falsely arrested either. At least I got swimming done for today. Bess, I wish you wouldn't be so casual about us almost being murdered. Yeah, I'm getting kind of used to it now. Hey, Sid, I'm going to the pool. You want to join me? Hold on a second. I'm telling Kenny about us almost dying. Actually, I want to get some facts straight from you guys. Is that cool with you? Sure. Anything, of course. Let her rip, Nance. Okay. Let's talk to Sid. Is this like the first time we've been able to ask Sid? So, do you know Lainey? Lainey? No, the makeup girl? Do you have any idea who the suspects are? I hope it's not a friend, because we keep being betrayed again and again and again. Yeah, why did they even bring in Akinyi as a suspect when she just got off the hook for being a fake-out culprit? That's a really good question. And everybody keeps asking about this Lainey girl who has a crush on Bo. So we have good information now. Now I'm just going to take a break. What good information have you gotten, Nancy? Nothing. Hey, wait a minute. This is that honeymoon bungalow. Yeah, the one that was sabotaged. We probably should have checked it out earlier. Yeah, we probably should have checked it out before it was cleaned up and they got rid of all the clues. Nancy. Okay, well, Nancy's going to try to explore this place anyway. Smash it with a rock, Nancy. Good job, Nancy. Okay, let's go. It's a hidden objects challenge. I haven't seen one of those in a while. And guess what? It's the exact same thing as the other rooms we've seen. Total shocker. I'm sorry. I'm getting kind of grumpy here. Yeah. Sorry. I'm sorry. I shouldn't be so mean. Oh, okay. Let's get a guitar, a coconut, a carrot. Here's a kiwi. Chimes and a carrot. That looks like a thing. It's a note. Probably a welcome note. Mr. S sees and hears all. Oh no, is it that crazy stalker, Mr. Silhouette? Oh no, oh no. So that one random guy, apparently Mr. Silhouette, is the culprit all along. Yeah, and I'm gonna use some hints here. We could have replaced the earlier suspects with Bo and Lonnie. Yeah, that probably would have been good if they're important to the plot. Or maybe they're just this book's fake out suspects. Okay, gosh, I have not been paying attention, sorry. So, the one thing was here. And the other bowl was here. So now let me use a hint for the final thing. The guitar, there's the guitar. Okay, great. Looks like we made it just in time. The bungalow went up in flames. Another murder attempt. Wow, we just sort of skipped over the fact that the culprit set the bungalow on fire while Nancy and her friends were inside. What happened here? Let's get some footage. Lainey, take some shots. Okay, we're gonna put some makeup on you to make it look like you escaped, make it more dramatic. There's not time for that. You signed film releases. This is reality. We need to film it. Nancy's right. Let's get out of here. What's with you girls? You're spies from Winners and Losers, aren't you? Pardon? No, a different TV show. Yeah. We aren't spies for anybody. We're just free people who don't want to see someone get killed, okay? Madge? What is it now? Aren't you supposed to be collecting seashells or something? Well, you told me to tell you if I saw Vic, and he's going to the snack bar. Fine, we'll film Vic eating a double cheeseburger and fries. Whatever. Sorry about that, girls. Madge gets angry sometimes. Okay, so now we've got people to talk to. We could talk to Donald, Bess, or George. Well, let's talk to Donald then. Can you tell me more about Winners and Losers? That show, our main competition. Our ratings are really close. We need to look out for them. Did you see anything near the bungalow? Sorry, Nancy. Following orders, finding Vic at all costs. Think Madge really thinks we're guilty? No, I think she's frustrated because nobody respects her. Not the way they respect Hans. Thanks, Donald. No problem, Nancy. Ah, yes. So, what do you say we get away from the smoke and check out the pool? Yeah, we could wash off all this soot. Sounds like a plan. Is Nancy, like, not even trying to solve the mystery in this part? Because this is like the second time where Nancy's just kind of heading off to the pool or wherever and stumbles across, like, another sabotage incident. That seems to be the way this story is going. Come on, Kenny. No, I did a shower. Did my hair. Okay, somebody else will go swimming. Lainey, do you want to go swimming? Why is she crying? She's always crying. Hey, Vic, why don't you climb up the waterfall? Good for cameras. No way. I'm not doing Daredevil stunts anymore. Okay, so Butch is going to climb up the waterfall. Let's check on Sydney. I want to see if Bo makes the dive. Okay, this is kind of random. Okay, find the hidden spot that's located on the top screen. Is it this one? No. Nice legs, Bo. Nice legs. I think it's here. Okay, well, fine. I'm gonna skip this. A vague amount of voice acting. It's like... I'm king of the... Whoa! He fell into the pool. The rock was chiseled away like somebody sabotaged the rock. Oh, no. That was awesome! Bo, are you alright? I heard you fall and rushed back to check on you. I sure am, Lanny. Thanks. You sure you're not hurt? Mixed up your and your again. Yeah, the pool couldn't cushion my landing. I've taken worse falls and I have a hard head. Not planned falls, surely. Not intended falls. I don't know what you're saying. I'm saying that rock was sabotage. Let me guess. There's more sabotage. More of this. There's another sabotage culprit. You guys should have figured that out a while ago, actually. Okay, so ask her about water. Why didn't you want to get in the water? I don't want to talk about it. Do you find it odd that Butch tried to get Vic to climb the waterfall? The whole crew is always trying to get them to do stupid things. They should be more careful. Do you have a crush on Bo? How could I not? He's strong and full of life. I admire him. Thanks, Lainey. I think we should take a peek behind this waterfall. Pretty secluded. You've got something in mind, Nancy. Just as I thought, a nice isolated area, perfect for a sniper shot. This could be from where the person shot out their boat, their pontoons. So the culprit lives here. Okay, and what are these crates? Oro Beach Resort. This is probably just extra storage. Hey, what are you doing? This is private property. Who, what? We're just exploring. Who are you? I work for the Kaio and you shouldn't be here. Cinco doesn't like strangers. Cinco? My pet monkey, Cinco. He has 5 fingers like me. He's like a person, but smellier. And where is Cinco? He's usually around here. Eek! Ook! Ook! There he is, up in the tree. Maybe we can lure him down with a banana. Are you sure you want to lure him down? If you feed him a banana, you're his best friend for life. This is so weird and random. Okay. Great, now I need to open the crate. How? Do I just tap on... Yeah, I just tap on that. He loves bananas. Eek! Ook! Where even are we? We're behind the waterfall, obviously. He's cute. You say this is Cinco's favorite spot? Yeah, he loves the breeze blowing through his hair. And he doesn't like too many people, so you're in luck. Interesting. Guys, quit clowning around with the monkey and get over here. So the culprit is somebody that the monkey likes? Is that the point of this scene? Another path, muddy and overgrown, but definitely a path. Let's follow it. Of course. Muddy footprints, just like the kind Akinyi made. Give me a moment to put all the clues together. We can talk to the monkey or George. Poke Cinco. Who's a goofy little monkey? Cinco starts jumping up and down and spinning in a circle. After a moment, he falls down dizzy and begins chewing his own tail. That's a good monkey. Cinco rushes over to the sand and buries his head in it. Aw, he's a nice little monkey. Cinco jumps on top of the boxes and pulls her towards the water. Nice monkey. Cinco does a somersault, lands on his back in the sand, conking his head on a coconut, and starts making sand angels. What? Okay, gang, let's follow the path. Be careful. Very muddy that way. So what do we have here? I don't know. Is it another hidden objects challenge? We haven't found any evidence so far. We were too busy playing with a monkey. These are cabins. Why are these cabins so hidden? Maybe this is where the employees hang out. Lainey. Oh my gosh, it's Lainey. This is where Lainey is. Let's check out Lainey's cabin. Because we're here, so why not? We have no reason to suspect Lainey. Well, we don't have much reason to suspect anybody. That's the problem with this game. There's no reason to suspect anybody. We're just wandering around from random incident to random incident. And Lainey was acting weird over at the pool. I don't like this any more than you do. We're just trying to help out Sid, remember? So, it's a hidden objects challenge. I haven't seen one of those in a while. Bumblebee, clock radio. Okay, there's the bumblebee. There's the clock radio. Kitten, oil basket, picnic lamp, and telescope. Picnic basket. Spool of thread, tweezers, violin. I see a newspaper there, but that's not one of the items. This looks like a drum. Also not one of the islands. Here's the violin. Here's the monkey, who's just staring at me from the outside. Thank you, monkey. can't tell what this thing is on the right. That looks like a teapot. There's the kitten. There's the wig. And didn't we say Lainey had very distinctive hair? So, yeah, it's a wig of strawberry blonde hair, just like Lainey's. If she's bald, she could be our saboteur. Wait, that doesn't make sense. So the culprit is Mr. Silhouette, not Mrs. Silhouette. Yeah, but remember, it's spelled M-R-S. Those are the first 3 letters in Mr. Silhouette. So maybe it's female. Yeah, the S in Silhouette could turn Mr. into Mrs. Yeah, that's logic. And what even, what? This is making no sense, and I think that was supposed to be seen as a very clever deduction, which is awkward. Yeah, this is more like Nancy's on vacation than Nancy's actually trying to solve a mystery, right? She's not really trying all that hard. And what's the item here that I'm supposed to be finding? The thread, yeah. And down there are the tweezers. Okay, so let's get these items. Okay, thread, which was hard to see. Telescope and tweezers. Yeah, that's a very, very big stretch, Nancy. And how do we know the culprit is actually Mr. Silhouette? It could be somebody else who's just trying to frame the creepy random stalker. Because, you know, you'd probably be able to get away with a lot of stuff. I mean, right? I don't know. What are you doing in my cabin? Lainey? Oh, is this your cabin? We were just passing by and wondered what they looked like inside. What a coincidence. Bo told me you guys are detectives. Why snoop here? Okay, but tell me something. Are you Mr. Silhouette? Mr. Who? What are you talking about? Don't play dumb with us, Lainey. The one who's been stalking Sid this whole time. Me? Why would I stalk Sydney? Because you're in love with Vic and wanted to ruin their marriage. Wasn't that the motive for culprit number 1? Like, Lainey wasn't even there for the first 2 parts of the game. She couldn't be the culprit. She wasn't around for the first and second part. That's just crazy. I never even met Vic until last month. And I like Bo, not Vic. But the wig, that Mr. Silhouette sent pictures of the back of a bald head. So that proves Mr. Silhouette must be bald, okay? Okay, now I get it. I wouldn't say I'm technically bald. Not anymore. What? I'm a cancer survivor. I finished chemo before this job. That's why I wear wigs. That's why I didn't want to go swimming at the pool. I'm so sorry. We're also sorry, Lainey. We didn't know. We just saw the wig, and we know that Sid Stalker is bald. I don't really remember seeing that earlier about the bald silhouette, but I'm sure it was there, and I think it might have been there. Okay, just don't tell anyone. I don't want anybody treating me differently, especially not Bo. We won't say a word, but do you mind if we ask some questions? Sure, go ahead. Yes, the stalker was around long before the marriage. Yes. George, what do you think about Mr. Silhouette? Maybe it's Madge. Just because Lainey isn't Mr. Silhouette, it could still be a woman. It could still be a woman, yeah. But Madge isn't bald, so why are we suspecting her? Have we stopped suspecting all people who are bald now? Do you think Vic and Sid could be sabotaging their own wedding? Oh my gosh, that would be really stupid if they were the culprits the entire time. Yeah. Yeah. You don't really get a sense of how good that the Nancy Drew Her interactive video games are until you play some of these Nancy Drew video games, and like, oh, those Her interactive video games could have been way, way worse. Does Bo know you like him? I don't know. Whenever I'm around him, I start to stutter. Thanks, Lainey. I'm sorry we went through all your stuff. No problem, Nancy. Just try not to do it again. We'd better go find Sid and Vic. I solved the mystery! Now that I've eliminated the one suspect. They're probably getting lunch ready. Let's look for them there. Sweet, I'm starving. So how's the investigation? I wish I could say it's going better. We ruled out people just to rule them back in again. Is there somebody that we've ruled out and have ruled back in again? Because I don't know who she's referring to. Are you sure you want lunch? I want lunch. No, you should have a romantic lunch alone. We're just checking in on you. We're doing better now. All right, steaks. You guys eat. I'll just look around. No problem, Nancy. It's the Hidden Objects Challenge. I haven't seen one of those in a while. Oh my gosh, it's the exact same room we've been exploring over and over again. Well, that's new. That's different. This game better end soon, because I'm getting really kind of mean and sarcastic here. Sorry. Okay, we need a boat, we need a bow, and they made a big deal about this steak. It's crawling with maggots. Ew, gross. Don't eat it. Good tip, Einstein. That is really super gross. Oh my gosh. Is this not a music box? Yeah. So we need a straw hat. Yeah, I guess how much can we blame the writer of this particular game? Because it was based off a really, really bad trilogy. They're following like these books pretty well, but it's like the worst of the trilogies to adapt into a game. I feel sort of like the same way with Nancy Drew Trail of the Twister, which is seen as one of the not-so-good games. Well, the book it's based on is pretty terrible, actually. It's not a good book, and so it feels like, well, maybe they did the best they could with a really terrible book, but if you're adapting a terrible book, you're either going to have to make a ton of changes to make it good, or else you're basically stuck. So who delivered the steak? Somebody wants me to pick the wrong culprit at the end of the game just to see if it will kick you out there. Who delivered the steak? Our waiter, Ronaldo. Well, somebody swapped the steaks. Maybe they did it in the kitchen. What's all the ruckus? Vic's steak, rotten full of maggots. Ooh, I'm gonna be sick. There you are, Donald. Why do you look so green? Vic's steak, maggots. Ugh, I gotta go. Ew, vomiting sound effects? No. Vic's steak was full of maggots. Mr. Silhouette strikes again. That's odd. I'd say it's more than odd, lady. I can't take it anymore. I just can't. I need to be alone. Sid, wait, come back. Don't run off. Someone needs to put a stop to this. I know I come off all tough, but it's really starting to get to me. I think I know who our culprit is. You do? How do you know? Well, let me ask a few more questions first. Can we ask Jamal, who hasn't been here? Yeah. So where were you this afternoon? Playing poker. Oh, okay. I guess that's where everybody else was. Vic, what do you think about Sydney? Do you know where she went? Maybe to the lap pool. She likes it because most people don't show up there. Okay. I hope you're close to solving the case. Like, none of these interrogations in this game. We've had a lot of these scenes where we get to ask people questions, and, like, none of the things they ever say are important. This is just a very obvious waste of time. We don't need more questions. I feel like that's a problem with this game. It's like, I'm okay if we could ask these people questions if they are interesting, but they're not. Are they relevant? No, that's not relevant either. It's just, I don't know, just a random break in between our hidden objects challenges and story segments. I'm cool with those like mini games in between the story segments. Those are an okay break, but this, nah, not so much. So the pool's much smaller than the one we were at earlier, and what's floating at the other end? It's a dead body that looks like Sid. Vic, don't jump in there. I have to save Sid. Save me from what? Sid, but I thought... Wait, what's going on here, Nancy? Can you give me the pool net bow? Sure. I'm not sure what's going to happen when I move this thing floating in the water, but I think it's a trap, so check it out. What is this dead body? This is actually pretty intense. Wow, when did this game get intense? So what's going on with this dead body? What is it? Is it a bomb? The hair detached from the head. That's one of my wigs. Oops. Wig, huh? It's a mannequin, like something you'd see in a clothing shop. See these fish? Lionfish. What's a lionfish? Very poisonous and very aggressive. If Vic tried to save her, he's the one who would have been... I've never really heard of lionfish before. So, Vic would have been attacked by the fish. But who got all those fish and put it in the pool? Who is the culprit? Who is the culprit? I think this might be it. I think this is a point where we get to say who the culprit is. Let's see what happens if we pick Cinco. I think it's you, Mr. Cinco. Eek! Ook! And no, if you fail, you get sent back to the start of part 3. Not the start of part 1, just the start of part 3. So who's the culprit? Donald? It was Donald. Somebody grab him quick. Got him. Let me go, let me go. I did it all for you, Sydney. I swear, we were meant to be together. What? Now we need to remove the toupee from his head. It's a wig. Sid, meet Mr. Silhouette. There won't be any Easter egg hunts for you in jail, Donald. Easter egg hunts? What are you talking about, Nancy? So was there any evidence which pointed to Donald as the real culprit? So how did you figure it out, Nancy? Yeah, we're all dying to know. Well, it wasn't until he spoke with Lainey that it dawned to me that our guy wouldn't be so stupid not to disguise his baldness with a wig. Yeah, so I realized the culprit was obviously somebody wearing a wig. So I thought about all the suspects. You know, who's a suspect with hair? And Donald was very mild-mannered. And he seemed kind of fishy. Quiet down, George. Let's let Nancy finish. Yes, fishy. Madge thought he was incompetent, but he was busy doing his job and sabotaging at the same time. So he could have more time setting up elaborate pranks to destroy the wedding. So how are we supposed to figure out Donald's the culprit? I don't know. I don't know. If I ever get my hands on that dude again, he'll be the one getting destroyed. Oh, Bo, you're such a cutie. I have to hand it to you, Nancy. I thought you were just an interfering kid or a saboteur yourself, but you hit the nail right on the head. So what about the rest of the honeymoon? The TV cameras? Yeah, when can we get back to normal? Considering everything we've been through and the criminal charges Donald will face, I think we can finally call this episode a wrap. I'll get everything and everyone out of here, including you, Butch. Yes, ma'am. So what was the point of Butch throughout this game? Just to be a scary, fake-out culprit? I guess because he's bald, he was a fake-out culprit, but our heroes at no point suspected Butch. So, yeah. And Donald is the one who threw up after seeing the maggot sabotage. So how is he the culprit? If maggots make him throw up, I don't get it. Yeah. So finally, I'll be able to enjoy some time alone with my husband and my new wife. I love you, Sydney. Eek. Ook? My score was 1758. The high score is 1758. I got a new high score. It's good to be home again. So what's next for me? With so many people and so many mysteries to be solved in River Heights, my planner is sure to be filled. The detective's work is never done. Oh, I forgot. I'd like to thank everybody who did such hard work in this game. So all these people, James Wheeler, Les Bird, Chaz Reed, Trevor Tailbird, Scott Nixon, Aaron Runyon, Doug Clemmer, Cindy Hudson, Nicole Armstrong, Kirsten Nielsen, Jessica Klaustermeyer, Michael Chisemperl, Peter Armstrong, Adam Affronti, Russell Brock, and Jonathan McMullen. So that's it, everybody. That is Nancy Drew, The Model Mysteries. So how are you supposed to figure out that Donald was the culprit? There is like no evidence pointing to him. I think it's just if you... Yeah, You just accuse the wrong people, and that's how you eventually come across the right person. And yeah, it's very lazy that they denies it every single time. They have the exact same denial the exact same way every single time. That's just sort of lazy. Yeah. Okay, well, that's the end of Nancy Drew the Model Mysteries. I hope you enjoyed it. It saves our high score from all the various puzzles we've done. Yep. So that was it. That was it. That is Nancy Drew the Model Mysteries. I hope you enjoyed this game, or what? I'm glad it's over. I hope you had fun watching me stumble through this game. Yeah. Bye.